Hi there, my name is Cully Wagoner. I'm with the Gold Coast Railroad Museum, and I promised you guys a short little video about our hospital car. So here we go. This is our hospital car. It was restored after Hurricane Andrew. It was built by American Car Foundry in 1945. It's our understanding that this car served in Korea, although I don't have any evidence to prove that or any documentation to prove that. It's among the last of the hospital cars built, last 200 hospital cars built. They were built in two different lots of 100 each. It's called a ward car because they wanted to go back to a car that was self-contained. By ward car, everything in it is self-contained. So it has a kitchen, it has got the bunk beds obviously, it's got nurse's office, doctor's office, it's got a sterilizer in there. Anything they needed to do while is all in one car rather than being separated by different cars like they had started to become. So we're going to go inside. And we've got in here, it's different storage for the most part. And this is like a little office shower in here, bathroom shower. So our electrical locker in here. Maybe locked. Give you an idea of the. It's pretty scary looking electronics in there, but that's all original to the car. We use it for display purposes. So in here we've got a display piece of the Ferdinand Magellan. It's got menus from the Magellan, pictures of the Magellan, because this car is coupled to the Ferdinand Magellan. They've got a TV that plays different videos from time to time. We have an open display here where we've got various railroad memorabilia in the different display cases. Over here we got something that's really cool. A guy who had found this on our property years ago. It's a 48 star flag. Thought it came from the Magellan, and it may very well have. And he returned it to us recently. Floor plans of the Magellan. The blueprint at the top is the after modifications, whereas the plan below is what it looked like before it was modified. So this whole room would have been filled with beds. I believe it was 36 beds, and you can see along the walls they've got numbers. So that bed 16 was here. We got bed 22 over here, and there's different numbers along the different places telling you where they were. Basically wherever you see a light holder for the most part. So you had three, a lower one, a middle one, and a high one. Now this one is still here just to show you what they look like. We move further forward in the car. We have a bathroom in here. Toilet. And then over here is a sterilizer right across from it. And that's so they could sterilize any medical instruments they might have had to do some kind of surgery or something on. Stuff. I'm not sure what would have been stored on those hangers up there, but they look purpose-built for something special. On the back of the sterilizer door, I've got blueprints of how the water piping system is. There's got water tanks under the car. Now in this particular area here, this is just off the door, there were 6 beds in here. And this was called the mental ward. The mental patients were separated from the rest of the regular sick, I guess. And that was just off the door. Now Florida sugar industry is a big thing in Florida and the Everglades and what have you. And 2 of our locomotives came from Big Sugar. So there's stuff in here talking about Big Sugar in here. Now here's the entry area. There's double doors on both sides. They would have brought you in this way through here, and then once you were in the car, you would have gone back that way to where your bunk is. So I've got like a little prep area with a sink, storage, an area for, I guess, a desk so they can check you in. And then over here we've got the kitchen. We still have the original coal-fired stove. We've got refrigeration units in here. Refrigerator, freezer. See, it was built by ACF, American Car Foundry in St. Charles, Missouri. More of the kitchen. There's a separate door going out for the kitchen. Some are the dining cars that have separate doors for the kitchens on dining cars. Walking back through the car. That's the toilet we saw earlier. More of a stuff about Clewiston and Big Sugar. And I'm not sure what all of this stuff is. Medical stuff, or supposed to be medical stuff, I guess. Stuff from the Magellan. This thing does a little bit more here, more photographs of the Magellan. This was, I believe, for fire equipment. It looks like an axe or something might have been stored in there. So there's the bath with a shower that we saw earlier. And then on the opposite side, we've got doors that connect to an office. There's a toilet in here, separated, small room. This is a bunk bed that folds down. Never folded this one down, so I don't know. Yep, it comes down. I'm not going to take it down all the way. I'm going to lock it back up in place. But this is like nurses, I guess, could sleep in here. Little 2 doors to the bathroom, so they share the bathroom. Whoever was in here, and then again, we've got another bunk area where staff could stay. So they've got their own seating spot. They each have their own little closet. And then this door opens back out, so these two are together. So they were joined with a Jack and Jill bathroom in between them. There's some of the floor heat and light switches and stuff like that. This is the water. So this is what the water cooler look like. And here's trash litter support. Oh no, that's a support for. I'm sorry. I guess that's just the supports for litters if they brought anybody in a litter, they could put it in there. So not trash. My bad. Sorry. That is trash because it says waste on it. So, and here more of the storage we passed on the way in. This has got hooks for clothes, coats, and stuff like that. So it's a coat closet, same as that one. This is the door that goes into the other room that we were just in. So on the opposite side, more storage back in here for blankets or mattresses or something, I guess. So this is our hospital car. I hope this isn't too big a file to shoot you. It's almost 10 minutes long. If you got any further questions, don't hesitate to give me a call or send me an email, and I'll give you whatever I can give you. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. I hope it helps you as far as your restoring of your car goes. And look to hear back from you, more from you. And that's it, 10 minutes.